Hello and welcome back to this Let's Play of Planescape Torment with myself, Waze. And we're here with the Nameless One and Mort as well. Now, I noticed on the last video, for some reason, OBS had recorded this, done it in some kind of widescreen thing was going on. I'm not sure how that happened, why it happened, or whether it's going to cause me problems in future, but I think I've put it back to what it was in the first video. We shall see. So we're here in this place where we have woken up. Apparently we're some kind of zombie, but not a zombie. We're dead, but not dead, and we're alive, and yeah, no idea what's going on. Through here, there are a load of giant skeletons. What are we meant to be doing? We need to find this Farad, okay? I'm not certain where to start looking. Hopefully some of the locals in this strange place will allow me to track him down. Well, we've had nothing yet of note. My journal has been updated constantly. I don't know whether to be horrified or impressed. When I spoke to Dianara in the vaults of the mortuary, she told me that my deaths had given me some control over life and death. If I see a body, I can see faint traces of life, and I can see the faint traces of life in it and coax it forth. For some reason, it will only work on people who travel with me, and only if they die in my presence. Why? In traveling with me, do they become linked to me somehow? I encountered the ghost of a woman named Dianara who prophesied that I would meet 3 enemies, but no more dangerous than myself in my full glory, whatever that means. They are shades of evil, of good, and of neutrality, given life and twisted by the laws of the planes. She said that I would come to a prison built of regrets and sorrow, where the shadows themselves have gone mad. Here I will be asked to make a terrible sacrifice. For the matter to be laid to rest, I must destroy that which keeps me alive and be immortal no longer. That all sounds rather terrible, to be honest. I still need to find my journal as well. I have no idea where that might be. Maybe some of these keys... There is this door through here, but that will mean fighting the skeletons. And I have a feeling we may die a lot.
What's the holdup?
Yeah.
Done.
Okay. Maybe we need to try fighting them. Maybe we don't. Oh, there's steps up. Maybe we'll try here first. Okay, have we... Okay, yep, we've been here. So let's go back down again.
Done.
I like the fact that those transitions happen very quickly. Yeah, these big guys are going to attack us, aren't they? Yes. Now, can we kite them? That's the thing. I don't know how strong they're going to be. Okay, he's coming. Come on, Mort. Drag him out here. Will he come? Yes, okay, just one of them. One at a time, we might stand a chance. Right. Okay, let's just pause here and go. Okay, come on. I'm not sure if we're winning or losing or dying. Mort's taking damage.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot more other than this big guy doesn't seem to want to go down. Oh, giant skeleton near death. Well done. Mort's a little bit damaged. How do I... That's my special ability. Raise dead. This is good. Oh, I had something about... Did I have something that could heal other people? Okay. Useful staunching minor wounds. What are my health points? Let's have a look here. Where are my health points? I'm still on full hit points. Mort's a little bit injured. Dirty rat charm, that's not it. Oh, jagged knife. 1 to 3 slashing. Yeah, I think I like my pry bar at the moment. Seems to be the best one. What's the rusty dagger? That's 1 to 3. Breakable. Tome of Bone and Ash. Okay, not sure what that is yet. I thought I had something that I could potentially heal others. Okay. For now, we'll see. What's more? 12 out of 20. That's Mort's Bite. Embalming Charm. Okay. 3 charges. Usable only on Mort and die. Okay. Okay, they gained +2 to 8. Okay, so it's not, it doesn't heal. I can't remember. Figure it out as I go. That heals. I have to, yep. I will have a look at that later. Okay, well, we know we can kill these things. Also, if Mort dies, can I raise a skull from the dead?
All right.
We shall find out. Okay. Let's go see if we can find this other one. There he is. Now, just in case there are more, let's bring him out here. Come on, then. I don't know where Mort's gone. Here he is.
All right. Done.
Okay. Now, let's just make sure I am using the pry bar. Go on then, you two, Mort.
Did you see that?
Oh God!
Let
Oh
it
wow!
end like this.
Okay.
Worse than last time.
Oh damn! So that's how dying works. I end up back on the slab. Is that going to happen regardless where I am in the world? That's rather annoying. Okay.
Done.
Okay, right. I was getting ready to do a reload, but this is the whole thing that Diana was talking about me dying and coming back to life, apparently. Okay, interesting. Actually, were the stairs back? Where were the stairs? They're around here. That's where I need to go. Actually, let's just stop here and just see if is there anywhere I haven't checked. I've checked all of these because I really need to find my journal. Can't go through any of these. Could it be on a zombie worker? That's the thing. Am I going to have to kill everything to find this journal? Is this journal critically important? Something tells me that it is. Okay. This is going to be interesting. So when I die, I wake up on the slab again. Okay, nothing there. I'm fairly certain I've checked these, but just in case, we will check again. So I am immortal. Well, actually, as a game mechanic, I quite like that. The idea is that the coming back to life actually works as part of the game. Yeah, fighting this thing. Does Mort have any ideas?
Hey, what's eating you, Chief?
Yeah, can you read to me what's tattooed on my back again? Oh, come on, Chief. Don't tell me you forgot already. I just need to refresh my memory. But I'm going to be hearing that a lot. Mort clears his throat. Let's see. I know you feel like you've been drinking a few kegs of Styx Wash, but you need to center yourself. Among the possessions is a journal that'll shed some light on the dark of the matter. Farad can fill you in on the rest of the chant if he's not in the dead book already. Okay, Farad. I will. Hold on. Mort pauses for a moment. All right, here's the last bit. Don't lose the journal, or we'll be up to the sticks again. And whatever you do, do not tell anyone who or what happens to you, or they'll put you on a quick pilgrimage to the crematorium. Do what I tell you. Read the journal, then find Farad. And there wasn't a journal with me when I woke up. No, you were stripped to the skins. Like I said before, it looks like you got enough of a journal penned on your body. Okay, let's go. Okay. This giant skeleton. Interesting. Doesn't seem like an enemy. Looks like I can talk to it. Right. Before you was a giant skeleton in ornate bronze armor. The armor has been bolted onto the skeleton's frame, and a series of elaborate symbols have been carved across the breastplate. You wonder where the skeleton came from. You weren't aware they made humans in this size. The huge blade in its hands looks like it weighs as much as the wagon cart. Yeah, do I want to ask him for his weapon? Is that... So, have you been standing here a long time? Okay. Let's see if he'll give me the blade. Mind if I hold that blade for a second? You must be getting tired of holding it. The skeleton looks too long dead to answer any of your questions. Either that, or its head is too high up for it to hear you. Okay. I'm going to examine the giant skeleton carefully. The skeleton's intricate bronze armor is riveted onto its ribcage and shoulder blades with a series of iron bolts. As you study the frame behind the armor, you notice the same iron bolts are set into the skeleton's shoulder, elbow, pelvic, and knee joints. A mass of thick leather cords and heavy knotted ropes run along the length of the skeleton's arms and legs, woven in such a pattern that they resemble muscles and tendons. Okay, examine the armor. Let's see what else we've got. Is that what I just did? No, I didn't. Examine the armor. Despite the armor's obvious age, it looks well cared for. It shines brightly, and the symbols engraved on the breastplate seem to flow in the firelight, shifting slightly whenever you try to focus on them. Can I get my hands on this armor? It could be useful. Let's study the symbols first. Almost unconsciously, you let your gaze relax as you look at the symbols. After a moment, the symbols cease shifting and resolve into a trail of runes that run up and down the breastplate. Strangely enough, the interlocking pattern of runes reminds you of chains, and with that thought, you suddenly recall that these runes are some sort of warding enchantment. Okay, how do I remember that? Some of my memory coming back, perhaps? Okay, study the runes, try and recall the enchantment. You study the runes for a while, but you can't decipher the enchantment. It looks pretty complicated, and you're having a hard time concentrating. Compare the runes to the runes in the Book of Torment Ash. Okay, I like that idea. You consult the tome and compare the diagrams to the markings on the breastplate. From what you can make out, the runes are a lesser armoring enchantment, but several skull-shaped runes and spherical tracings along the edges of the armor suggest that several greater necromantic and warding enchantments are woven in as well. Touching the skeleton will most likely cause it to awaken and defend itself. Okay. Consult the Tome of Bone and Ash to see if you could determine how they can be broken. From what you can make out from the tome, it seems the armoring enchantment applies only to the breastplate. Okay. The necromantic enchantment allows the skeleton to be raised, but it is the warding enchantment that gives the skeleton its limited awareness of its surroundings. You'd guess that if you were to mar the skeleton's wards, it would interpret it as an attack unless you blinded it to your presence first. Okay. I'm going to have to start thinking, aren't I? Mar the runes maintaining the armoring enchantment first, then the necromantic, then the warding. Mar the runes maintaining the warding enchantment first, then work backwards through the rune pattern, cancelling the necromantic and then the armoring. This is going to go disastrously wrong, isn't it? Okay. Armoring enchantment applies only to the breastplate. Necromantic enchantment allows the skeleton to be raised. The warding enchantment, if I was to mar the wards, it would interpret it as attack unless we blind it to our presence. Is that just the warding? No, it says... Okay. They're not all wards. Let's do the armoring first, then the necromantic, and then the warding. Let's try that. What's the worst that can happen? We're just going to die again. Although from what Dinara was saying, the more that happens, the more of a problem it may cause me. So I need to be careful. Let's try it. As you begin to work on the runes decorating the breastplate, an iron bell starts trolling throughout the mortuary. With lightning-like speed, the skeleton awakens, raising its blade to attack. You'll wish you'd stayed dead, Bones. I'm not sure, to be honest. Right, Morts.
What's up?
I need you to attack. I am going to do the same.
Don't let it end like this. Feels like I've been through a shredder.
Yeah, okay. This is going to be... Okay. But I like this concept of we die and we remember everything. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. It's... weaves itself to the story nicely. Lots of reading in this game, as I'm sure you're aware, but it's although it's slow paced in that regard, I have to say I am enjoying it. Okay, no skeleton there this time. We can't fight this thing. This thing one hits. Talking to it's not going to work, is it? How about... It's if we touch the wards, it seems to be a problem. Let's see if we can get the blade. As you're about to do so, you suddenly stop and your eyes are drawn to the skeleton's armor. Something about the symbols engraved on its breastplate makes you pause. If these skeletons are guardians, then disturbing them may awaken them. I'm going to leave the skeleton in peace. Now that he's out here, maybe there's no more in here and we can get through this big door thing. Oh no, there's another one. Let's try it. Crescent hatchet. 2 to 7 slashing. Huge hatchet has a crescent-shaped head. Although an intimidating weapon, it looks more decorative than functional. Not only is it extremely heavy, but the balance is poor and the edge is dull and pitted. Despite the difficulty in using the hatchet in combat, the long handle allows the wielder to put considerable force into the swing. Well, I think I need to remember as well to take them before I look at them so I don't forget to take them, as I did before. Let's whack this onto here anyway. Maybe we'll give it a go as our weapon. Okay, so that was just, it wasn't a door at all. I should have noticed that from the chest sign. Okay, Mort. At least everything's not trying to attack us, which is a good thing. That's a large tomb. Where the hell is my journal? What's in here? This is a heavy barred gate of rusted steel. There doesn't appear to be any way of opening it. There's an odd symbol on this plaque. It looks like a screaming skull with sharp blades protruding from its sides. Talk to the zombie worker. You see a male corpse with the number 331 chiseled into his skull. His eyes and lips are stitched closed and there is a gaping hole torn in his throat. He smells foul. So, seen anything interesting going on? The corpse stares ahead silently with its sightless eyes. Okay, farewell then. Yeah, I don't think we can fight these skeletons. Although, we did fight one of them, didn't we? Was it the same type? I think it was. I want to try. I want to try. I don't think there's anything else. What's this? A large tomb. Plaque on this bier is blank. Yeah, metallic blue tapestries. Can we get through here? Oh, hello. What are you still doing here? Can we get through here? Door is locked. You'll need a key. This guy. Okay. Greetings.
Updated my journal.
Greetings. The man turns to face you and makes a slight bow. You suddenly notice his eyes aren't bloodshot so much as they have a red tinge to them. I am Soego. How may I... He suddenly seems to notice your scars and the corner of his mouth twitches. I'm sorry, Sirrah. Are you lost? No, I'm not lost. I had some questions. I do not recall admitting you. Soego looks at you suspiciously and his eyes gleam red in the light of the torches. May I ask what you're doing here? I'm not to tell anyone what happens to me. That was what was written on my back. Let's try this one. I was here for an interment earlier, paying my respects. I'm ready to leave, but I seem to have gotten turned around. Can you help me find the exit? Soego nods and the corner of his mouth twitches. Why, of course. These halls can be confusing to visitors. No harm done, but you're not permitted here in the mortuary after 9 bells. Let me open the front gate for you. Oh, this is good, but I don't have my journal. Will I be able to get back in if I leave? Only one way to find out, I suppose. Thank you. Well, gained experience. You see a stern-looking man in black robes. He is glaring at you suspiciously. You, state your business. I'm not going to snap his neck. I'll do the old, are there any guides around who could direct visitors? And thank you for your assistance. I'll go speak to the guide. So we can get out here now, can we? He's opened that gate. Okay. Very well, the front gate is now unlocked, but you cannot re-enter. Can I ask you some questions before I leave? You may ask your questions. If I may ask, are you alright? You look tired. Soego manages a weak smile and the corners of his mouth twitch slightly. I have recently taken ill. Minor fevers, nothing more. Sometimes they make me make sleep difficult. Anything I could do to help? Soego shakes his head. No, thank you for your concern. I will endure. He frowns slightly. Was there something else you wanted? I brought a journal with me when I came. I was carrying it. I seem to have misplaced it somewhere. Have you seen one? A journal? Soego seems confused. No, I have not seen one. Okay, never mind. How about someone named Farod? Farod? Of course I know him. He frowns and his eyes gleam red. A ghoulish man, no respect for the dead, and even less for the living. He is a scavenger, a collector. What do you mean a collector? Collectors make their living gathering corpses and bringing them here to the mortuary when we then make sure the bodies receive a proper burial. So, if a collector found a body, mine for example, they might have brought it here and sold it to you? Yes. Okay, do you know where I could find this Farod? I know he resides in the Hive, the slums outside the mortuary. I do not know exactly where. Some of the other collectors may know. if they'll talk to you. Okay. I will take my leave. I'm just before I leave, I'm just going to go and look for my journal, if that's okay. Right, I need to find my journal. Where the bloody hell is it, is the question. Okay, we've been through this way. Those are the big skeletons. Something tells me it's downstairs. Right, this is where... I don't think it's going to be down here. They said something before about preparation rooms or something. Let's have a look at my map. The receiving room, that was it. Oh, there's preparation room. Where the hell is my journal? Could it be upstairs?
I'm gone.
Let's go and have a look again. Okay. We have definitely checked all of these.
Done.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain. I think we just need to maybe talk to some of these zombies. Despite this corpse's dry, leathery skin, it's clear this was once a beautiful woman of middle years. Whomever prepared the corpses seemed to take pity on her, sewing her bow lips shut with small neat stitches and tattooing the number 832 on her forehead. So doing anything later. Psst, you see the way she was looking at me? Huh? You see that? The way she was following the curve of my occipital bone? You mean that blank-eyed beyond the grave stare, Mort? What? Are you blind? She was scouting me out. It was shameless the way she wanted me. I think you're imagining things, Mort. She's a zombie, a corpse, a dead person. You probably didn't even register to her senses. Yeah, whatever. You've been dead as long as I have. You know the signals. They may be too subtle for you to pick up on, but that's why I'll be spending my nights with some luscious recently dead chit while you're standing around going, huh? What's going on? Where's my memories? Whatever, Mort. Let's go. Okay. That's not what I wanted to press. That's what I wanted to press. Okay, let's do a quick double check again, just in case I have missed the bleeding obvious somewhere along the way. That's a dustman. Maybe we need to speak to a dustman to see if they found my journal. What are you still doing here? Yeah. Oh! We can get in here. So that must be the other key we found. More stairs down. Oh, this door was the one we tried before, wasn't it? A hammer. Thanking you. What does that do? 1 to 6 crushing. Looks a bit better than a crowbar or a pry bar. Okay. Do these stairs just go back down to where we came? Is the question. Yes, okay, that's now open as well. And this is where we wake up when we're dead. Let's go back up again.
I'm gone.
Can we open this one now? We can. Okay, this is progress. Zombie worker. The number 1146 is carved into the forehead of this walking corpse. Its lips are sewn together with coarse black thread. The entire body is covered in horrible scars, even worse than your own. As if its owner had been burned to death. Its nose, ears, and several digits are missing, presumably charred away in some long ago conflagration. As you block its path to get its attention, it stops and gazes at you with vacant eyes. Yes, we'll leave the corpse in peace. Okay, skeleton worker. That's different. This skeleton has either seen a great deal of combat or has fallen down one too many staircases. Both its arms and legs have been broken and rebuilt with the aid of leather straps and thin iron rods. The front of its skull bears the number 863, but the back of the skull has caved in, forming an empty cavity. You notice that someone has taken advantage of this and tucked a rolled-up piece of parchment inside the skull. We must have a look at that, mustn't we? You slip the parchment out of the worker's skull. Oddly enough, it looks as if the skull cavity is intended to store messages. A tiny string is attached to the parchment from a hook bolted inside the skull, as if to keep the parchment from accidentally falling out. Well, let's carefully unhook this string. You unhook the string and glance over the parchment. It looks like a reminder from one of the mortuary custodians. Judging from the note, this skeleton seems to be a walking messenger of sorts. As you take a second glance at the skeleton, you realise it has stopped in front of the slab because it can't figure out how to move past it. Okay, to read notes, books or scrolls, place them in your inventory, then right-click on them to bring up the information panel. Okay, did I actually take it? Do I have to click on something? Examine the skeleton again. We've read all that. Sorry about taking that parchment, but I doubt you would have delivered it anytime soon. Skeleton makes no reply. Great talking to you, Bones. Stay healthy. Okay. Mort says, wonder if this Greybird wouldn't mind if I borrowed his body. What do you mean, Greybeard? Greybeard, you know, geezer, old fella, yellow dog, old. Well, I don't think he's in any position to object, Mort. If you know how, then why not? Mort studies the skeleton for a moment, then shakes his head. Nah, I'd need a fresher one than this, and something with a little more dignity. This one's all creaky and fractured. And you're not. You don't have a body at all. Oh, you're a sack full of laughs. Mort glares at you. Besides, you're one to talk, Burke. Mirrors beg for mercy when you're around. Well, at least I have all of my parts. Mort snorts. You're not quite sure how he managed it without lungs. Let me tell you, Mort, there's nothing more satisfying than walking around swinging your arms, breathing the crisp air through the lungs. It's great to have a body. I'll have you know that helping you escape the preparation room has now been added to my growing list of regrets. Mort snorts again. I should have let you rot. Some more, that is. Well, I'm glad you feel that way. Let's go. Okay. Let's have a look at the old parchment. This rolled up piece of parchment appears to be some sort of message the skeleton in the mortuary was supposed to deliver. This is the third and last request for the pry bar. Oh dear, I have that. If it has been misplaced, tell me and I shall go to the hive market and purchase another. I have no objection to maintaining the contracted workers, but I've been trying to repair the skeletons, and the bolts are wedged in so tight I can't get them out. Also, some of the locks on the storage cabinets on the third floor may have become stuck again due to the heat, and I need the pry bar to snap them open as well. If the pry bar is indeed lost, I will see about procuring the services of a locksmith and having the cabinet locks replaced. Your aid in this matter would be appreciated. An unreadable signature has been scrawled beneath the message. Okay, nothing of great importance. Okay, let's double check everywhere before we go somewhere else. Nothing over here. Again, fairly certain I've looked at all of these. We need to be careful not to go... Oh, what happened there? Too close to the fire. Something tells me we'd get burned alive. Oh, hello. Oh. We will take all of those, thank you. Obviously, I think I probably read all those and then forgot to pick them up. Glad we checked again. Okay, the dustmen aren't going to be useful. I don't think. But do we try? Dustman regards you with a stony gaze. Are you lost? It's just Dust. Oh no. I was just trying to ignore him, and that was a mistake. The dustman takes a step back, then claps his hands together sharply 3 times. In response, a great iron bell starts tolling throughout the mortuary. Oh, great. Gonna have to kill a dustman. Oh, well. Right, let's try this, let's try this crescent hatchet, shall we? Mort, yeah. I need your help too. Let's go. And I'll...
See that?
Okay, he's dead. That's good.
Sure, why not?
No.
Right.
Let's take this one first.
Damn it.
Okay, now this one. Stay alive, Mort. Stay alive. Okay. Well, that was good. Dustman robes. That's right, I was contemplating putting those on. Wooden club. Another wooden club. And... okay, I can't pick up any more. Let's have a look at the wooden clubs. 1 to 6 crushing. Not usable by mages. How do I drop things? Oh, like that. Rusty dagger. I'll take the jagged knife. And I had another rusty dagger, didn't I? Let's get rid of that. Disguise its user as a dustman. Usable only in the mortuary. These frayed robes are commonly worn by members of the dustman faction. They have an old, musty smell about them and they don't fit you very well. You doubt the dustman disguise will hold up under scrutiny, and certainly not if the dustmen are looking for an intruder. Note, the dustman robes are a cosmetic disguise. Even though you appear to be armed with a dagger, you will do damage according to the weapon you had equipped when you put the disguise on. Okay, good. If you switch weapons while the disguise is on, the robe disguise will be nullified, and you must re-equip it for it to work. If you end up alerting the mortuary to your presence or turning the dustman hostile, the disguise will not hide you from the dustmen who are looking for intruders. Okay, I've lost the opportunity to that, maybe. Unless no other dustmen saw me. As a final note, the dustman robes are useless outside the mortuary. Well, we might as well give this a go. We might as well give this a go. Okay. This reminder message. Okay, there's nothing there that we need from that, I don't think. Whoops. Shove that on the ground. Mortuary task list. I'll leave it there for now. In the meantime, how do I put this on? Like so. Interesting. What does the hammer do? 1 to 6. Heavy work hammer has a long handle metal head that looks like it could shape steel and crush skulls with ease. I like the idea of the hammer more than the pry bar. So let's use that. And select the hammer. And now I need to put the robes on again. Okay. Done. I don't know how much use that's going to be, to be honest. What are my hit points? Did I take any damage? I did. I took a bit of damage. And yeah, Mort took a little bit as well. We dispatched those fairly well, though. I must say. You too, Mort. Okay. Over here. Okay. Let's go back downstairs. Right.
All right.
Okay. Where the hell is my journal? I'm missing something. I'm missing something rather obvious. Or maybe not so obvious. Shambling corpse gazes at you with vacant eyes, the number 821 carved into its forehead. Lips have been stitched closed. The faint smell of formaldehyde emanates from the body. Try speaking to it. No. As you address the zombie, it blinks in surprise. What? Whoa! Why? You're not a zombie. Who are you?
Updated my journal.
The zombie is trying to respond behind stitched lips. He has a peculiar, half-frightened, half-angry expression. Who, you, what you want? This is interesting. Tell me who you are, I'll call the guards. Yeah, I'm dressed as a dustman, so... The zombie doesn't seem to have heard you. He looks you up and down for a few moments, then frowns. What you do here? His eyes narrow suspiciously. You spy on Dusties? I'm not a spy. I got sealed in here by accident. Can you help me out? He's silent for a moment, then nods slightly as if in understanding. Why should I help you? Maybe we could help each other out. What do you want in return? I need you to get a key for me. One iron key to Embulmer's room. Okay, where's this key? A dusty chit has it. He points at his eyes. She has yellow eyes. He then makes a motion with his hands that reminds you of a pair of cutting shears. Blades on fingers. A dust woman with yellow eyes and blades on her fingers. Alright then, I'll be back with the key. Yellow eyes and blades on her fingers.
Updated my journal.
Zombie squints at you. If you're caught, don't say nothing about me. I'll get you in your sleep. I'll get your damn key, but you best watch your threats, you hear me? Okay, let's have a look at the old journal. See what it's... Fetch embalming key for Vaxis. I met a spy disguised as a zombie in the easternmost mortuary room, south of the embalming room. He asked me to fetch an embalming key for him. In return, he said he would help me escape. Well, I managed to get the other guy to open the door already, but won't hurt to have a plan B, just in case. Okay, that's rather weird. Okay, nothing there. So, I'm still here. I need to go and find one of these dustmen. Okay. They know we're enemies. Right, Mort. Let's go and deal with this skeleton. Oh, dear. Okay. Ah, this looks like the woman we need to talk to. Let's kill the zombies first. And this one.
I feel stronger.
Okay, this is good. This is good. This seems to be the woman we need to get the key from. Let's quickly check. No, doesn't look they had anything on them. Question now is, do I... Let's take these off and then put them on again. And see if we can get this key. You see a slight young woman with pale features. The sunken flesh around her cheeks and neck makes her appear as if she is starving. She seems intent on dissecting the corpse in front of her, prodding the chest with a finger. Hello? The woman does not respond. She seems too intent on the body in front of her. As you watch her work, you suddenly notice her hands. Her fingers are talons. This is her. They are darting in and out of the corpse's chest cavity like knives, removing organs. What's wrong with your hands? The woman makes no response.
Updated my journal.
She's a tiefling, Chief. They got fiend blood in their veins, usually cause some ancestor of theirs shared knickers with one demon or another. Makes some of them addled in the head. And addled looking, too. Okay. This is probably going to be a bad idea, but let's tap the woman to get her attention. The woman jumps and whips around to face you. Her eyes are a rotting yellow with small orange dots for pupils. As she sees you, her expression changes from surprise to irritation, and she frowns at you. Greetings. She doesn't seem to have heard you. She leans forward, squinting as if she can't quite make you out. Whatever is wrong with her eyes must make her terribly nearsighted. You. She clacks her taloned fingers together, then makes a strange motion with her hands. Find thread and embalming juice. Bring here to Evine. Go, go, go. Note, you have been assigned a quest. Quests are displayed in your diary and the quest portion of the journal. Yes, okay. I didn't really want to give her the thread and embalming fluid. I think I had 2 threads. Only 1 embalming fluid. What's wrong with your hands?
Updated my journal.
She turns away, makes no sign that she heard you. I think the dusty chip might be a bit short of hearing, Chief. Well, let's lay off, shall we? Okay, can I... you see Evie, and she's still dissecting the corpse's chest with her talons. The rhythm of the talons reminds you of something, but you can't quite recall what. Maybe whatever's slashed me up. I'll study them. Watch her and study the motion of her hands.
Updated my journal.
As you study the motion of Irene's hands, you feel a prickling along your scalp, and then suddenly you find your vision swimming, blurring, until... You are standing in front of a freshly slain corpse, rigor mortis making a mockery of its smile. The number 42 has been stitched onto its scalp. The zombie is lying on a slab, and you have just finished stitching up its chest. What the hell? You have placed something inside, something that may prove useful if you come this way again. That's where my journal is. It's gotta be. Echo, keep these things safe and wait for my return. The memory of your voice is an echo. Oh, this is Iveen saying this. Strange and hollow to your ears. You cross your arms in front of your chest, and to your surprise, the corpse does too. After a moment, its hands fall back to its sides, and as it does, the vision fades, until you are watching Iveen's hands make their switching motions once more. You have regained a memory. Memories can give you additional experience points, skills, and may even lead to you gaining something else of value later on. Okay, see if we can get this key as well. I'm going to tap her to get her attention. She turns, sees you, then frowns. Dumb zombies. She clacks her taloned fingers together impatiently and then makes a stitching motion with her fingers. Find thread and embalming fluid. Bring here to Iveen. Go, go, go. Okay, let's give her the thread and the embalming fluid. Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. Make the motion of a key turning with your hand. I need an embalming key. Do you have one? Perfect. She leans forward, looks at your hand motions, then sniffs. Her hand darts into her robe, then emerges a key hanging from her wickedly sharp index finger. She flicks it into your hand. Bring back when done. Go, go. Let's get out of here.
Updated my journal.
Okay. Okay, a lot just happened there. Lots of experience. I need to check about leveling up, if that's an option. Gained experience points. Yeah, lots of stuff to figure out. Also, the journal. Where are we? Okay, I met a dust woman embalmer named Iveen in the mortuary. In addition to her taloned hands and tallow-coloured flesh, she was nearsighted and deaf and mistook me for a zombie. She ordered me to go find her a jar of embalming fluid and some needle and thread, presumably for stitching up the corpse on the table in front of her. Must be someone around the mortuary somewhere, perhaps. Oh, yeah, I've got that already. Watching Iveen stitch up the corpse with her talons triggered a strange memory. I recall performing a similar operation on a corpse long ago, except that I think I was placing something inside its chest rather than taking something out. It felt like I was putting whatever it was in there so I could retrieve it later. In the memory, when I crossed my arms, the corpse itself crossed its arms as well. It had the number 42 written on its scalp. I need to go around looking for... I need to find number 42. So I need to talk to more of these zombies. Things are getting interesting. But I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you're well, and until next time, take care.